Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another reading vlog. In this week's reading vlog, I thought that I would try something a little bit different and do like a variation on reading 200 pages a day for a week because I just know that I'm not going to be successful doing a video like that. So I decided that instead I would let a number generator choose how many pages I read each day for the next week, and it's going to be between 1 to 200, but obviously I'm not going to get 200 every single day. I'm going to get like a wide variety. I don't think I've seen anyone do this before, so I'm actually very excited to try it out and see how I go. I was gonna get Google to like do a number between 1 and 200 because it's a lot easier, but I was like, doing it on like a wheel is so much more fun and like visually appealing, so I just put all the numbers in here instead. So it is Sunday today, day 1, and we're gonna see how many pages that I need to read. I'll put a screen recording on the screen as well. 94 pages. That's actually a really good amount, I'm not gonna lie. So I actually am currently in the middle of 2 different books, and one of them I've like soft DNF'd for now. I've put it to the side, and that is Cruel as a Light by Sophie Clark. I have had just like a lot going on at the moment, and this book is just taking too much brain power, honestly. I just have so much going on that I just cannot focus on this book, and I read like 90 pages in my recent vlog, and I said that I'd continue it into my next vlog, but unfortunately I'm just soft DNFing it for now, and I'll go back into it in the future. I actually recently resigned from my job because it was causing me a lot of stress, and I was getting upset every day. I was getting such bad anxiety, and so I've actually got like a week and a half left of work, and it's just like very stressful, and that's why like my brain is just very scattered right now. I just wanted to mention that so people don't wonder where this book went, because I did say I was going to continue it. But I did start reading another book last night on my Kindle, just like a quick little thriller. I went on TikTok and was like searching good thrillers on Kindle Unlimited, and I came across this one a few times. It's called The Drowning Woman by Robin Harding. It is following a homeless lady at the start of the book, and I'm not that far into it. I'm like 10% into it or something, but she sees a lady who is jumping into the ocean, I think it is, and she like says she's sorry or something before she jumps in, and the part I'm at right now is where the homeless lady, our main character, is like saving her. I have no idea where this is gonna go, but it is a thriller, and I know that I'll be able to finish it quite quickly. Kind of annoying though that I've only got 94 pages, because usually when I read a thriller I like sit there and binge the whole thing, so I'm gonna have to like stop myself. But I am up to page 29 so far. I'm 8% in, so that means I have to read up to page 123 today. Even if I'm in the middle of a chapter, I have to stop there. I'm going to be very strict on myself. I also do not think that it's going to take me long to finish the pages today. Okay, I've just finished reading the 94 pages, so I'm up to page 123, and thank God it landed on a chapter. It landed on chapter 27, which is 39% of the way through the book. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really annoyed that I have to stop reading. Like, I really want to keep reading this, and I want to binge the rest of the thing today, but I'm not allowed to now, so I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow to finish this, unfortunately. But I'm actually loving this so much. I did like sort of like predict something, I think, like one of the first plot twists, but I might have been wrong about it. Like, it's still not like 100% confirmed, so I'm not sure yet, but I have a feeling that this book's just going to be like plot twist after plot twist. And so, as I said at the start of the book, we're in the point of view of this homeless woman who meets this lady who is intending to unalive herself by jumping into the ocean. And then in this second part of the book, where I've literally just started, we're actually in that woman's point of view, and she is in like a really abusive relationship and is trying to get out of it. So there's like that sort of dynamic as well. I don't really sound like I'm making that much sense, but pretty much we do have multiple point of views in this book, and I'm hoping that we get the point of view of someone else towards the end, but we'll have to see. I have to stop reading now though, so I will be back tomorrow for day 2, and hopefully I get enough pages so I can actually finish this. Okay, it is now day 2 of letting a random number generator choose how many pages I read, and I actually already did the spinner earlier, so I'm going to put a screen recording on the screen now. I ended up getting 193 pages, which I'm actually really happy about, because that means that I should be able to finish the book that I'm reading and slightly start another book. I think there's literally like maybe like 2 or 3 pages that are going to be left over. I'm up to page 123 and there's 314 pages, so literally going to have like 2 or 3 pages to read of another book later on, but I'm just glad that I'm going to be able to finish this one. I just made myself a matcha as well, so I'm going to sit here and enjoy this while I start reading for today. I am actually like really excited to see where this book goes. Okay, it's a little bit later now. I have been still reading. I'm literally up to 70% of the way through. So I'm up to page 222. So I think I've read about 100 pages so far. Obviously still have, I think, 93 to go if I'm remembering the number correctly. And I'm still really enjoying this. I'm loving the fact that we're getting different point of views, and it's kind of like swapping back and forwards now. It'll be like 10 chapters in one point of view and then 10 chapters in the other point of view. So I'm really, really liking that. And there's just like twist after twist after twist, and I have no idea where it's gonna go, which I actually love because I hate when thrillers are kind of like predictable. Also, this is not sponsored at all, but the Oodie recently reached out to me and they wanted to send me one of their like dressing gowns, and I'm literally obsessed with it. I do have a discount code if you guys want to buy one. I have been literally wearing hoodies for years, like the big jumper hoodies, but like this dressing gown is literally the cutest thing I've ever seen, and I have been wanting a new dressing gown as well. And I love that it's got like cuffed sleeves so then they don't get in the way when you're doing things. Just wanted to mention that because like look how cozy and cute it looks right now. Anyway, I'm going to finish my pages for today and then I'll be back tomorrow with an update of my thoughts on this and whatever I decide to start next. Okay guys, it is Tuesday afternoon. It is currently at 4:30. I literally like just got home from work and cooked and everything, and now I'm finally getting the chance to relax, which I'm so happy about. I've only got 3 days left of work until I've like officially quit, and let me tell you guys, I am just so ready. Anyway, the update from last night, I did end up finishing The Drowning Woman. Obviously that was included in my pages. I actually really, really loved this. Like I was tossing up between like 4 to 4.5 stars for this because I haven't read a thriller this addictive in a while, and I just love how well written it was. Like everything came together at the end. There were like no plot holes. I really, really liked the ending of it as well. It was like a really nice ending and a nice way to end a thriller, so I really appreciated that as well. So I did end up settling on a 4 stars because I was kind of like comparing it to other like 4.5 star reads, and I was like, okay, it wasn't like quite there, but definitely 4 stars. And then because I still had a few pages left, I ended up having another 9 pages because some of the pages included in this were like the acknowledgements and stuff. So I did read 9 pages of Garnet Flats, which is the 3rd book in the Eden series. I read the first one like 2 years ago, and then I read the second one recently and really liked it. So when I looked at my bookshelves last night, this one just like spoke to me. Like I really wanted to read this, so this is what I started. Don't really know much about it so far because, as I said, I'm only 9 pages in and I had to stop like in the middle of a chapter as well. So let's see how many pages I'm going to read today. I'm kind of scared. I kind of want like a lot of pages, but we'll see. Okay, we have 133 pages. I'm actually really, really happy with that because I do want to get more into this and I do want to tell you guys more about this book when I find out more myself. So let's just start the reading. Okay, this is a little embarrassing, but I did end up failing the pages yesterday and did not end up reading 133 pages. I was like really excited to get like so many pages, and then I don't know what hit me yesterday. I think it was just because I went to work. I just had literally no ounce of energy. I could not keep my eyes open. I went to sleep so early and even had like a 3-hour nap, and even that didn't help. So I was just really exhausted yesterday and could not physically read. I did read some of the pages, and that's where I'm going to get into what I'm going to do now because I failed that. Out of the 133 pages, I only ended up reading 32, which leaves me with 101 pages. So I will be adding 101 pages to whatever I get today for reading. So even if I get 200 pages today, well, that means I have to read 300 pages. Even though it's 8 p.m, I will be forcing myself to do that. So let's get up the number generator and see how many pages. I'm actually kind of terrified because like I want a low number because obviously I failed yesterday and now I have to add them together. Okay, let's spin the wheel. I'm actually scared. Also guys, I got my nails done today and it's my birthday on Friday, so it's currently Wednesday. These are like my birthday nails and I'm literally obsessed with them. Look how adorable they are. I literally love them. And I also love the number I just got because I only got 17 pages, so that is amazing. That is very much something that I can achieve for today, which is great. That's exactly what I needed. So that means I have to read 118 pages. I did put my bookmark yesterday where I had to get up to, but then obviously didn't get up to there. So I'm just going to add the extra 17 pages to this so I know. That means I have to get up to page 159, which will pretty much put me into halfway through the book. Also, I literally haven't told you guys anything about this book yet. We are following Foster and what's the girl's name? Talia. And this is actually a second chance romance, which I've never read before. So they have been in a relationship before in the past and they're kind of like now seeing each other again. He has come back to the small town and I think like the situation of why they broke up is because he went off to marry this girl's best friend. So I don't like this guy so far and I don't really see how he's going to redeem himself yet, but I am excited to see how he does because I know that this is a lot of people's favorite out of this series. So I do think that there's hope. I really like don't like how persistent this guy is, that like Talia needs to like do things for him and like accept him back into her life when he's clearly done something really bad. So yeah, I still don't know how to feel about this guy, to be honest. Okay, I have just finished my pages for today. So I stopped at page 159 or like read that page. So I'm going to start at 160 tomorrow. I am honestly hating this book. I really thought that it would get better and I thought that I would like it. But this man in this book is just really pissing me off, to be honest. Like, it's just really getting on my nerves because he just will not take no for an answer. And I understand that like even if he can like redeem himself for like literally marrying her best friend, he's still acting like an absolute weirdo and I just don't like it at all. But I also don't really like the female main character, so like I'm just not really enjoying much about this book at all. I really don't think this is going to be highly rated from me. I kind of just want to finish it, honestly. Like I just want to get this book out of the way so I can read something more pleasant and enjoyable. I will check in with you guys tomorrow for day 5 to see how many pages we have to read. I cannot believe it's already day 5 tomorrow, honestly. And this has been like pretty successful so far. So I'm quite happy with how it's going, honestly, except this book in particular. Okay guys, it is now Thursday morning and I do in fact have work today, unfortunately. 3 days to go and then I'm finished. I just wanted to kind of like intro the day this morning so I don't have to do it when I get home and I can get straight into reading, because I did end up doing the timer last night just to see how much I was going to end up with, and I ended up getting 153 pages, which is going to get me really close to finishing this, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think I'm going to have like 10 pages left towards the end of the day, which is fine because that means I can finish it very quickly tomorrow and then start another book. And I do have like a bit of an idea of what book I want to start. I actually had an arc sent to me that's very exciting, so I think I might start that. But it's also my birthday tomorrow, so I'm very excited. Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know how many pages that I'm going to read today. I'm obviously not going to read them until I get home from work, unfortunately. But I will be starting at page 160 and just going as far as I possibly can. Okay guys, sorry for the weird angle. It's a little bit later and I've just finished reading my pages for today. I literally just haven't had anything to update on or say for this book because every time I've said something, it's that I'm not enjoying it, and I still don't feel any different towards this book. If you guys have read Beautiful Disaster, which I'm sure a lot of you have, or at least watched the movie, this is very much giving me the exact same vibes as that, because just like the way the characters are acting is just so immature, and like the actual like scenes of like what they're doing and stuff just reminds me a lot of that, and like that's like me saying that in the worst way possible because I hated that book as well. So yeah, I am up to page 312. That's where I had to stop, but I've literally only got like the epilogue left, so I've got 12 pages left to finish tomorrow, thankfully. I'm like so excited to finally finish this. So I'll check in tomorrow with how many pages I have to read. Hopefully not too many, because as I said, it is my birthday tomorrow and I don't want to be reading like 200 pages on my birthday because I just don't think I'm gonna have the time. So yeah, I will be finishing the 12 pages tomorrow and then hopefully starting a new book that I enjoy a lot more. Okay guys, it is now day 6, which means we are on the second last day and the website has like reset itself, so I have to put all of the numbers in again. I've said this so many times, but it is also my birthday today. I'm so excited, and we're actually staying in the city tonight, so I don't want to get too many pages just so I can actually achieve this. Of course I do want enough so I can finish this book because I'm just hating it so much. Okay guys, so I'm going to spin the wheel and we'll see how many pages I get. I'm actually kind of terrified because I just really want a good amount. Ooh, okay. I do think this is actually a good amount. I got 117 pages. I feel like that is very achievable. So I think I said yesterday I literally have like 12 pages left of this, so I'm not gonna bother reading the bonus epilogue because I'm not enjoying this book enough to do that. So that means that I will have 105 pages to read of another book, and I'm gonna introduce that book now because I'm very, very excited to read it. So I think I mentioned yesterday that I recently got sent an ARC that I'm very, very excited about. It's one of my most anticipated releases of the year. So thank you so much to Hachette for sending me this. When they emailed me asking if I wanted it, I literally screamed. I was like, there is no way. Like, such a pinch me moment. And that is The Knight and the Moth by Rachel Gillig, who is the same author of the One Dark Window duology. This is like, I don't know if it's going to be a new series. It might be just like a standalone romantasy, I'm not sure, but this is an entirely new world and I'm so excited to get into this and so excited to read it. This one is coming out in May, so I am reading it like 2 months early-ish, and that also means that I can get a decent chunk into it, being able to read 105 pages, which is really, really good. So I'm going to finish Garnet Flats now and then I will go straight into this one. I'm not going to be able to finish the pages before we go to the city, so I'll definitely finish some later as well. Okay, we are at our hotel now, as you can probably tell, and I have been reading a little bit of The Knight and the Moth. I have stopped at page 51 so far because I've like started a different part of the book, so I figured this is a good place for me to stop. I need to start getting ready to go out for dinner and everything. But I will say I am very confused on what's going on. Like, I feel like I have a rough idea of the storyline and the plot and everything, but it's really confusing because there's so many characters and I don't know who I'm reading about. A lot of the characters are named after numbers. Like, it's so weird, so I'm a bit confused by that. But to give like a little synopsis from the actual blurb, it says Cybele Delling, who is also known as Six, I believe, has spent 9 years dreaming of having no dreams at all. Like the other foundling girls who traded a decade of service for a home in the great cathedral, Cybele is a diviner. In her dreams, she receives visions from 6 unearthly figures known as omens. From them, she can predict terrible things before they occur, and lords and common folk alike travel across the kingdom of Trom's windswept moors to learn their futures by her dreams. I do think this will be really good. I think it's just going to be a lot of world building and a lot of getting into it, but I have 55 pages left to read later. Hopefully I actually get to them. But yeah, that's the update for now. Okay guys, sorry for the slightly weird lighting right now, but I thought I'd give you guys an update because last night I didn't end up reading as many pages as I was supposed to. So out of the 7 days this week, I've failed 2 of them, which I feel like is still pretty successful, but I did read up to page 60. So I was meant to read up to page 105. So I was only 45 pages short, but we got home later than I thought, and I was also just very tired, so I just could not use my brain power on this book because honestly I still don't really know what's going on. I don't know if this is going to be highly rated for me, like I'm saying that very soon, but unless like the plot starts moving on a little bit and I start understanding, I just don't really think I'm gonna like this, unfortunately. But anyway, like I did the other day, I'm just going to see how many pages I have to read today and add it to what I didn't read yesterday. I'm actually really hoping for a small number. We're gonna be in the apartment for like a couple of hours, but then we're going out again later, so I really want like a smaller number. I got 61 pages, so I have to read up to page 166 today. So that is like a lot more than I was kind of anticipating, but hopefully it actually makes me get more into the book and hopefully I start enjoying it more. But I am about to have a shower and wash my hair and everything because it's got so much hairspray in it from last night. Also, thought I would include, I did do some like shopping today with some of the money that I got for my birthday, so I'll give you guys a little haul. First of all, I did buy another Jellycat because I saw this one and I was like, I'm not leaving it behind. Like I originally thought I was, and then I had to go back for it because the color of it is just so cute. So I got a new one. I also wore like a navy blue dress for my birthday yesterday. A few of you guys have probably seen it on my other social medias and stuff. And I feel like this matches like my birthday dress. So it's like a memory of it being my 21st. Then I bought this like pretty big Lego set. I saw this set up in like an actual Lego store and I was like, that is so cute. So I found a place that had it for a bit cheaper and I ended up buying it. It's like a Disney, like a 100 years of Disney camera. I don't know what the actual Lego is called, but it is the cutest thing ever. It's also got like film coming out of it. Like it is adorable. I'm so excited to make it this week. I do not have many Legos, but I do enjoy making them when I do get them. I got this really cute little dress as well. I just bought it from like this random little store. I was like, the quality is so cute. I'll get so much wear out of this. So I did buy this and I'm planning on wearing it when we go out tonight. I got these really cute bookends from Typo. It says love and it's like, they kind of look like balloons, if that makes sense. I'll show you guys what they actually look like because I feel like the box doesn't do it justice. I'm planning on reorganizing my bookshelves soon. So I was like, these would look so cute. So I had to buy them. That's like what one side looks like. Like, that is so adorable. I'm so excited to see how they look on my shelves. And then of course, it's not me shopping unless I buy books. So I did end up buying 5 books. Not going to talk about them much here because I am going to do like a massive like birthday book haul because I have accumulated quite a few books in the last few months and haven't done one. I bought Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerry Maniscalco, which is the first book in this trilogy. They did have all of them, but I thought I'd just buy the first one now. You with a View and also The X-Files from Jessica Joyce. Our Infinite Fates by Laura Stephen. I've been seeing a lot of people rave about this recently, so I just bought it. And also The Favourites by Lane Fargo. So yes, very successful haul today. I did spend quite a lot of money. I also bought like a safety chain charm for my Pandora bracelet, but I've just taken that off, so can't show you that right now. But very happy with everything I've bought. I do think that I'm getting sick. I don't know if you guys can like hear it in my voice, but I'm struggling a little bit. But yeah, I'm about to go shower. Then I will try to read all of my pages now so I can get them all done before we go later. Okay, it's a little bit later. I have been reading. I'm just reading like very slow because as I said, it's hard to understand. But I'm up to page 113. So I have like just over 50 pages left to read today. And I do feel like there's like starting to be more plot now. There's like a bit of an enemies to lovers situation going on, I think. And yeah, I think it's like finally actually getting into the storyline like 100 pages later. But I feel like I'm going to start enjoying the book a lot more from now. And I feel like I'm starting to kind of wrap my head around the world and the characters and everything like that. There are characters that are missing. I'm not going to say who or anything like that, but it's making it a lot more easy to understand because there's not as many characters to keep track of at the moment, which is really good. There's also like these gargoyles in this story and I can't really imagine what they're looking like. In fact, I can't really imagine much in this book. I struggle to visualize things quite often, but I'm like really struggling in this one because it's just so complicated. So I don't really know what they look like, but the gargoyles are like important characters and there's like one in particular that always hangs around with our main female character. I don't even know her name. I feel like there's going to be some like funny elements to that, but I am going to finish my reading and then I'll probably check in with you guys tomorrow when we go back home, just because it's actually the last day of reading today. This is day 7 of letting a number generator choose how many pages I read, so I will probably outro this video tomorrow when we actually get back home. Okay guys, it has actually been quite a few days since I've given an update, but obviously in the last update I did say that I was going to wait to outro this video altogether, and so that's why I waited a couple of days. I did wait because I thought that I would end up finishing The Knight and the Moth, and I kind of wanted to wait to see if I could tell you guys my review before the end of this video, just so you like know my thoughts on it and everything like that. But I am going to have to finish this in another video because right now, as I was kind of saying, it was just taking so much brain power out of me and I was kind of just like really struggling to get through it. I did end up finishing the pages that I had to read. I think it was on Saturday, but I did end up reading a tiny bit further than that. I ended up getting up to page 188. I've just like soft DNF'd it for now. I'm going to try to finish it at some point this week for like a different vlog, but unfortunately I don't have a rating to give you guys in this video. I did also forget though to give you my overall thoughts on Garnet Flats. Like I said that I was going to give you guys an overall review and then I completely forgot. As you can probably guess, I didn't like this. I ended up giving it 2 stars. I was complaining about it this whole video. Honestly, February has just been like not really a great reading month for me. Thank God February is over now. We're in March now. Even though I read 7 books, I didn't really like love any of them. I wasn't obsessed with any of them. It's just a bit disappointing because then in January I read like 20 books and had so many that I loved. So yeah, February was a little bit disappointing and I feel like all of my vlogs have just been me like talking negatively about books, but I do just want to be honest about my thoughts and I didn't like this at all. But yeah, that sums up the end of this video. I don't know how many pages I ended up reading in total, but I'll put that on the screen as well as the books that I read. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. But with all of that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and I hope to see you in my next one.